Hey, this is my favorite episode of the TV show every year. I think this is the time of the year where we get to give someone a free motorcycle of their choice. Yeah, you get to pick which motorcycle you want. And the guy who won the 2025 National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers contest lives here in Orlando, Florida, or just down the road in Sarasota, actually, but just a couple of miles from Disney World. And today we got to hand him the keys to his brand new 2024 Harley-Davidson Pan America.
Hey everybody, this is Glenn with Biker Wolfpack Law, Glenn Larson Law Injury Attorneys. I'm here in Orlando and I'm like, why am I here? I'm not at the Disney. I can tell you why. Because biker justice is important, and those people who come to community events and actually fill out that contest entry, they actually win. Josiah won this motorcycle. He picked it out. He arranged with the folks here in Orlando. And the reason why I'm here in Orlando is because my buddy Mo DeWitt has an amazing law firm here in Orlando. He's a partner, of course, of the National Association of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. And we are here as part of that organization to help Mo, and most of all, celebrate this Pan America that's been given away for the 2025 winner. Make sure to hit up Biker Wolfpack Law for the next year, and maybe that person will be you in Austin or Dallas or Amarillo or Beaumont or Tyler or Paris or any place in the great state of Texas. Make sure to get yourself a great lawyer, but most of all, stay safe, enjoy. Here with my buddy Chris, Biker Dad. Tell me about this motorcycle, man.
2024 Pan America ST. This was Harley's foray back into off-road bikes just a couple years ago. They started making this again. This is 24 because we wanted this specific color of alpine green that just doesn't exist anymore. It's kind of a rare bike. This has the 1250 Revolutionary Max engine.
Wow.
150 horsepower, buddy.
150?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Single rip it and chip it or whatever he says a gas smoke pit ride for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, take it off the road, jump it over cars, do wheelies, or just rip down I-4 right here.
Yeah.
Take off.
And it has some kind of an advanced suspension feature, right, that helps with on the road.
So like me, I'm not short, but I'm all torso. So my legs are like this, my torso's like this. On this bike, when I get on it, tiptoeing. But what this will do when I start it up is it'll lower down, and then when I start to go to get clearance back, it'll raise back up.
Okay.
And then when you get to a stoplight, this does it automatically. And it's called adaptive ride suspension.
Okay.
And, BMW just stole that from Harley this year.
Wow. And so this thing has pretty good range. Hey, check out the national parks, right? Do all kinds of things. If you're out in California, you go check out Rawhide, those guys. Bottom line is, maybe if you're in Texas, maybe he'll ride it out and we'll see him at Big Bend, because I bet this thing could do some damage out there. So tell me about it. Like, what's the number one thing that is difficult to when you're first learning to ride off-road and adventure riding? What's really the basic number one skill that you got to learn?
So you mentioned Rawhide. I went and did the camp out there, and one of the weirdest things is that when you have these off-road, you stand up on them most of the time. You're riding like this, like what are those things, segways?
Pogo stick.
Yeah, totally riding a segway, which is it's something you totally have to get used to. And part of that's just balance.
One of my life rules is never ride one of those. Like literally, my kids, I'm like, nope, never, doesn't care. To the day I die, I'm committed, never gonna ride it. Okay, go ahead.
I tried one once when I was like 13, immediately scraped my whole thing up. No. But
yeah, if I'm gonna hurt myself, I'm gonna do it on a motorcycle, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And when I did that off-road camp, like I did hurt myself.
Okay.
Because you crash the bikes as part of the training.
Oh yeah.
And a couple guys had these out there. It was a BMW camp, but a couple had these out there, and they did just great. This is definitely faster than anything BMW makes. You can argue about the capabilities or whatever, but that's what it's here to compete against.
Well, I know that there's some literature out there that's talking about the pros and cons of the BMW. Have the dual part and tri-part frames, because if one part breaks, then the whole thing doesn't break.
Yeah.
But this is a redesign, and it actually competes and does even better. That's why you have all these additional custom pieces down here to protect, a lot of from the rocks that are flying up.
I can see here that the rear part of this frame is bolted on here, so I imagine that's.
Yeah, it's a different frame than your traditional.
And it's got a big, heavy swing arm right here. That's also bolted on, so all that is separate.
I've noticed quite a few improvements over the years on these, and this is really amazing. This is the 2024. So.
Yeah, when they first started making this, they had several hiccups, and people were like, yeah, but they got them patched out. I've ridden a bunch of these, just like, I'm not going to trade my street life for it.
Sure.
But I'd love to have one in my garage to go to the the dirt part. Hey, it's Chris Best, Biker Dad, and we are in Orlando, Florida. In fact, I think we're maybe like 3.5 miles away from Disney World, which they say is the happiest place in the world. But there's no way it's happier than this place right here, right now. So this is Josiah, and Josiah just won the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers 2025 motorcycle giveaway. This contest is different. We don't just give you a bike that we picked out. You get to pick the bike, and Josiah picked this bike and a shirt to match. So, hey, I dig it. I wear all blue and ride my blue motorcycles. Tell me what you picked and why you picked it.
So it's the Harley Pan America 1250 Special. It's the off-road adventure orientated one. It's got a ton of tech, ride modes, adaptive ride height suspension, 150 horsepower, 100 feet of torque.
Yeah, this right here, 1250 Revolution Max engine. Yeah. That's 150 horsepower on this little bike. So what are you gonna do first?
Just start riding like fire roads, hit out to some wildlife management areas, and start checking it out.
Tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Sarasota, Florida.
Beautiful down here, except for all the traffic, so you gotta fund this Florida roads. It's great to have a bike you can get out of the madness of Central Florida traffic and get on the dirt, right?
Yes it is. My wife's got a trike, we go riding together, and then my son who's 9, he rides on the back of my Road King all the time now, rides on the back of my wife's trike.
That's awesome.
We're getting him into dirt bikes and stuff like that as well.
So he hasn't started ripping on his dirt bike yet?
Yeah, not started ripping yet, but yeah.
You say he's 9 years old?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's looking forward to it. But
that's awesome. So what do you think he's gonna say when you roll it?
He's excited about this one. Yeah, he's excited about this one. As long as his feet can touch the pegs, he'll be good to go.
So why is it important for you to get your family out there on the road with you?
Because we all get to spend time together. We get to go on adventures together. We get to go check out different places, see new things, meet great people. I mean, it's a whole lot of fun. And
so a lot more women are riding. It's probably pretty cool that your wife's riding your own, so your son can jump on the back.
Yes.
How long has that been going on?
About 6-8 months now.
And what's the deal with the green? I mean, you could have gotten it in 2026, but you went back a couple of years just to get this
just to get this green. Yeah. So I have my Road King is a mineral green denim, and I wanted another green motorcycle.
So you're about my height. So this adaptive road height thing is probably pretty important.
Yes.
Tell people what that's about.
Yeah. So the adaptive ride height, when you come to a stop, it actually lowers itself down. I think it's like 2.1 inches or something like that. And you've got some adjustability in the seat. It's got a low and a high point on it too, so you get a lot of adjustability, so you can actually flat foot it when you're off-road and be comfortable.
Most of the time when we try to give this thing away every year, we have to call 3 or 4 people because they don't think it's real. Tell people it's real.
It's real. I mean, they really give a bike away. It's phenomenal. I got an email, a voicemail, a text message, a Facebook message, all from the same guy telling me about some contest that I entered. I called him and walked me through the whole process. This is 100% real. It's 100% awesome.
Yeah, we're about a couple miles from the fakest place on the earth. Everything is not real at Disney World, but this is absolutely real. The winner's real. This bike is real as it comes, and it's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. And thanks for the National Academy of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers for doing this every year. And they always let me come along for the fun. It's one of my favorite days every year is to give somebody a free bike and see that right there. And he's kind of like me. He's got a little cinnamon in his beard, so that's cool. Ginger Brothers and Brothers on the Road. One thing we need to do is schedule time for me to come down here, and we can.
I'm ready. Just let me know.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Make sure you go to bikerswinne.com to sign up for the 2026 contest.
Yeah, I mean, you can get away from all this noise and the idiots on the highway and the cars who don't know how to protect and look out for motorcycles. Get off the road, try one of these. Thanks for listening, y'all. Always follow Biker Wolfpack, see you at our events.
Yeah, when you're off the road, the only person who's going to hurt you is yourself. Ask me how I know.
Well, maybe a bear or something too, you jump out, right? All right, appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Thanks for watching Biker Dad. When you're entering these contests and you think, this is a scam, it's not. This is Josiah Rule, the winner of the 2025 bike giveaway. Awesome Harley. This is real. Thanks for watching Biker Dad. Tune in next time.